EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Flush to his right. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Got it. Ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Oh. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the ready. Steady.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So on 4th down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. Here's Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, it's Nicks. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Broncos.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to ref. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Go. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Barron.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here's a run going left, and he'll get forward for about a yard. DeForest Buckner brings him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nicks. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nicks. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down. Throwing is Nicks. That's going to be intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
On the run to the right, taking off, Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Out to his right. There he goes again. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 8.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll run here with Taylor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, it'll be Taylor. To the pylon, he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
The kicker on for the
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Big snap on 1st and 10. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and we're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Mix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready? Johnny Lion.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Ready, break. Down. 19, Tiger, not ready.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's caught on a first-round pick, Tyler Ward. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. A pickup of 44 yards.
Ready, ready.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Here's a run. A short game. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Get it.
They'll go with him again. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Colts 14, Broncos nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Throw it. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Colts' 45-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down. Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Nice, get ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Buffalo Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Plus to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19. Warriors 17. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That one complete to Pierce. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and hit.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pushed out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 6. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Back to throw is Nickb. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
It's a 1st down and a gain of 16. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nickb. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vidal. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nickb. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's Nickb. Got a man. That's Sherfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Nickb from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Throwing is Nickb. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st down, here's Nickb to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Nickb. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Third and long. Throwing. Nickb. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Broncos.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Second down. Nickb. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll throw. It's Nickb. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Rolling right, and this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Cowboy 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
A second down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 17.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Denver first down.
First down.
Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw is Nickb. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. That is run in downfield by Sutton. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced outright. He's going to keep it himself.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. A run with Dobbins. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Richardson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Richardson. The outside, hauled in by Pittman. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Deputy! Viking 18! Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here we go, here we
throwing on second down. Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be third down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
19, Tiger.
First and 10.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Here is first and goal.
Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On second down, Richardson moving to his right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Trader now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Broncos 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nicks. There's that man again, another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nicks. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here comes second down. To throw is Nicks. He's going to air this one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Colts. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.